What if you could make videos your audience will love and share using one affordable, easy-to-use software? Well, now you can. With Doodly, you can make professional whiteboard animations that capture and hold your customer's attention. And it only takes a few minutes. You'll be able to make even hard-to-explain ideas look easy. That's because Doodly's
OBS Studio is the king of live streaming software, and rightfully so. It's free and open source, it's the most popular application used by streamers today, and it's got a passionate community of developers constantly looking to improve it. It also has some great advanced features and functionality for streamers to help them either improve the production quality of their stream or make managing a live stream and creating content much easier. But some of these features are hard to find. In this video, I'm going to be going through my 5 favorite features, telling you exactly why you should be using them and showing you how to set them up in OBS Studio. Let's go. This video is sponsored by Nerd or Die, the best place to get all of your stream graphics like overlays, alerts, panels, and transitions, with a huge selection of designs and plenty of customization options to really make your stream design unique to you. Also, in this video, we're doing something unique and giving the first 100 people that use the link below with coupon code GC50OFF a massive 50% off any item in the Nerd or Die store. If you miss out and aren't in the first 100 people, don't worry. They still have a summer sale going on right now where they are giving everyone 20% off all of their products. So click the link below, use the coupon code GC50OFF and enjoy your new stream packages from Nerd or Die.
Hello people, this is Splish. Welcome to a new video when it comes to learning how to use OBS Studio in order to either record but mainly for live streaming. Today we're gonna learn some advanced features, you might say, if you're new to OBS Studio, such adding a picture behind you for your first startup kind of chat room, you might say, adding some text which will look nice to stream, and also some other stuff, including also when you're recording with OBS Studio, how to split that audio. So back into OBS Studio, and as you see guys, this is the setup I have for my live stream. Quite simple. I just had for now 2 scenes, and that we're going to learn today. We're also going to take a look into how to add a picture behind you of your choice, and of course also add some cool text to your live stream. That's the first thing we're going to cover. We're going to get into the audio part I mentioned in the intro later. And again, if you haven't checked out the tutorial I did when it comes to the basic setup, I think you should do so, because otherwise you will not be able to actually get what I'm saying here when it comes to adding these features. So we're adding a new scene, and we're going to call it chat room. This is going to be like the beginning when you're starting off your live stream, where people are, you know, chilling, gathering, and you maybe want to talk about what you're about to play or how the week has been. Then we're going to add an image, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to write background 2, since I already have an existing one, as you can see here. But since I'm doing this tutorial, I'm adding a new one. It's going to look like this, okay? Empty, black, gray, whatever have you. Browse, and you can, you know, choose a picture that you would like to have. It can be your living room, it can be somewhere in space. I don't know, it's your choice. I'm choosing from a game called Survive the Helix that I've been playing, a VR game, to get like a, you know, space kind of background. Then you also have to add the face cam again, stuff like that you need to be also in the chat room. I already have an existing one. I'm gonna use that. I already shown you guys how to add a face cam that I did in my first video. And of course you have to, you know, make it look good, have the right size. I usually tend to have my face cam a bit bigger when it comes to this first kind of chat room, whatever you want to call it. It kind of looks good, you know, you're more into the faces of the audience. And of course then we're gonna add the text. Now we're adding the text here. Also I have a preset, but I'm gonna call it something else because otherwise you guys might get confused. So we're gonna choose text 2, and after we're done that, we're just gonna press OK. And as you can see now, you have the kind of choices to choose the font. Now this is just a question of taste, so it's up to you. Also depending what you have already. I'm going to choose something called Big John for the purpose of the video, and then you just press OK, and then you can start to type the kind of things you want to say in the stream. This is for the chat room, so again I would write something like welcome to the live stream. Maybe you want to press spacebar in order to separate the text a bit, which I think is a good thing to do. Again, it's really up to you what you want to write. I try to be as welcoming as I can. Again, this is the beginning. This is the first thing that the viewers will see when they get into your live stream. So remember that. And of course, after you have been adding the text, you can also fix it a bit by choosing colors. And it's very easy, as you can see, for the purpose of the video. Again, I think I've said that like 3 times now. I'm just going to go with yellow. Actually, I think I'm going to be a bit tacky, so I'm going to choose yellow. And when it comes to my second color, it's going to be red. Oh my god, look at that fire flame kind of text. Okay.
You created a business. Now, create videos for your business, easily and instantly, with Vimeo Create.
In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get up and running with OBS Studio in 5 easy steps. And just in case you don't have time to watch a master course from some nerd like me. This video is, of course, sponsored by World of Warships, a great multiplayer strategy game that is honestly a lot of fun. We'll talk about that more later in the video. I'm EposVox, your stream professor, and obviously the first step you need to do is simply to download OBS, of course. You've done that, right? Download OBS Studio, install it, and run it so we can get up and going. The next step is to run the auto configuration wizard. This may have popped up automatically when you first opened OBS Studio. If not, you can go to Tools, Auto Configuration Wizard. Click that. Then you can specify whether you're optimizing for streaming and recording is just kind of secondary, or if you're primarily recording and not streaming. In this case, we're going to choose Optimize for streaming. Hit Next. It's going to determine what resolution or frame rate you want to use. 1920 by 1080s, usually the average. Frame rate 30 or 60, prefer 30 when possible, or 60 or 30 but prefer higher resolution when possible. We're going to say we want a more fluid frame rate because we're doing a game stream, but the prefer high resolution option may be something you want to do if, for example, you're doing just a webcam stream or a coding stream or an art stream, something where you have a lot of detail you want to show. You may prefer to have higher resolution rather than a higher frame rate, and this is the option available to you for that. But we're going to say 60 or 30, but prefer 60 when possible. Click Next. Choose which platform you wish to stream to and connect your account. In this case, we are streaming to Twitch. We need to connect our account. You can alternatively use a stream key, but that's an outdated way of doing things. Why would you do it that way? So log into Twitch or Mixer or whatever platform you're using. All right, this gives you a couple more options. Prefer hardware encoding, which would utilize your graphics card or integrated graphics card in order to encode the video instead of your processor. This is a lot more efficient, but in some cases can lower quality. If you're on an NVIDIA 20 series or higher graphics card, or you're on a 1650 Super or higher graphics card, you've got a really good graphics card encoder. It competes with what you can probably run on your processor. You're good to leave that checked. If you're on an AMD graphics card or only an Intel iGPU, you'll have to play with this and watch my other videos on whether or not it's worth it. Generally, I'm going to say performance-wise, if performance is your utmost concern, prefer hardware encoding should be checked. If quality is more your concern and you're not on a 20 series or 16 series graphics card, maybe uncheck it, but you'll have to do some tests. And then estimate bitrate with bandwidth test. That will basically run an internet test and see what internet upload speed your computer can support. That's fine. Click Next. It's going to run this test using some snow. We love some snow. I wish I could get a way to generate this on my own. I should ask them how to do that. While that test is running, I can tell you about our sponsor for this video. World of Warships is a game where you can command some of history's most iconic war vessels, unlock new ships, and prepare to dominate the oceans. It's akin to many other warship-based games you may have played in the past, but a lot of fun. It's been updated a lot in recent time and looks really good graphically as well. It's got more than 300 warships, fully detailed and realistic. The game has weather effects, warship customization, upgrades, and frequent events, so there's always something to do. There are many different warship classes depending on how you want to play the game. Destroyers, cruisers, battleships, carriers, each of them have their own mechanics and gameplay, which kind of increases replay value and how much you can keep playing if you want to, and just gives you different strategies to take as well, because some of us play games a little differently. If you're looking for a game with a lot of explosions and war, this is the game. You got torpedoes, anti-aircraft guns, penetration bullets. You can even use smoke screens to hide from your enemy and plan a counterattack if you want to be a little sneaky sneak. You can destroy enemy warships' engines and even set their ships on fire. And plus, you're not even limited to warships. Despite the game's name, you can actually control airplanes and execute airstrikes from the carriers, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and download the game using the first link in the video description, and let's battle together. Go check it out. You will get some free bonuses using my promo code, which is Ready for Battle 2020 during your registration of your account. That'll get you 700 doubloons, 1 million credits, and 7 days of free premium access, as well as the premium ship USS Charleston with stars and stripes camouflage, and the premium Japanese ship Ishizuki. I hope I'm saying that right. Go check it out. Link in the description below, and maybe join our Discord where we can chat while we game, because we're going to be playing this on the server. Once your test is complete, it will determine what is the best encoder for recording and streaming that you should use. Hardware encoding being an option, that being NVIDIA's NVENC encoder for me on an NVIDIA graphics card. It's almost as if they said that. I said that. I have fiber internet, so it says the max bitrate of 6 megabits per second is fine for me. It chooses the Twitch server based on auto. It may choose a specific one if you have a bunch that kind of throw errors or don't really